Hey, this is Jeff Geoghan with your Lancaster Home TV, coming at you from Lancaster County, Pennsylvania. And today I wanted to talk about three things that tend to kill a deal. But the first thing I want to talk about is a couple of announcements. We have a new website. yourlancasterhome.com has been redesigned and was launched last night. I'd appreciate your feedback on it. Check it out and send me an email at jeff@yourlancasterhome.com. Second thing is that my team, the Jeff Geoghan Realty Group, received an award from Coldwell Banker as the top listing team for Lancaster County with Coldwell Banker in the month of December, and I appreciate that and all the support of the clients of my team and my members. Today's topic: three things that kill a deal. The things that are most difficult to overcome in the course of a real estate transaction once you have an agreement in place with a seller or a buyer is that one, the mortgage cannot be done, either because the buyer didn't understand their numbers at the time that they made the application to the mortgage company, and it turns out that the company cannot approve them, or the mortgage company themselves issued a pre-qualification to a buyer who didn't know any better, and it turns out that the mortgage company can't follow through on their promise to give them a loan. And so if that can't be fixed, then the deal is going to be in jeopardy. Second thing is that the home inspection turns up problems that are fairly significant and not mentioned in the seller disclosure that the buyer signs at the time of the agreement, or the seller listed on the MLS. So if it's beyond those two things and the buyer and the seller can't come to an agreement as to how to fix those things, then the transaction is probably going to get terminated. The third thing is that the home appraisal done by an appraiser, third party, comes up short. This can happen fairly late in the transaction period. If you're assuming a 30-day transaction period, it could be as late as a week before settlement. The appraisal comes up and it's really low, which means it's less than the agreed upon price. Once again, the buyer and seller have to come to an agreement. And if they can't come to an agreement as to how to cover that shortfall, because the bank's not going to loan money on a higher price if the value came up shorter, then there has to be some kind of a separation of the ways there. And so those are three things that come up and tend to be deal killers. You can avoid all three of those things by proper planning up front and obviously working with a representative who knows how to handle these situations. So if you have any questions, I'd love to hear from you at jeff@yourlancasterhome.com, and have a great day.